Hello, citizens, and welcome back. These are the player ratings for Man City 2, Newcastle 0 in the Premier League. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well before we get into it, and let's go. So first up, Ederson in goal. Look, I don't know what's happened to Ederson this season, but his kicking has been absolutely atrocious. He's in the team for his kicking, not for his saving, because God knows he doesn't save anything. So he's in there for his kicking, but this is another game where pretty much every pass he made was a disaster. That being said, we kept the clean sheet and he made a save at the end from the free kick. Almost squirmed under him, but he got down, save it. So it's going to be a standard 6 for Ederson. In front of him, we've got Ake on the left-hand side. Now, no, Foden got man of the match at the game, but for me, Ake was absolutely phenomenal. He made a crucial block in the first half as well from Longstaff. He won his headers, and like I said, on his 1v1s today, he was absolutely phenomenal. So for me, I'm giving Ake a 9. Unreal, his performance today. Alongside him, Diaz, proper leader he is. He stands up for the team. He's always the first one in. He throws his body around. He made a massive tackle as well in the second half when Newcastle were looking to break when it was 2-0. Got to give him an 8. He was winning his headers. He stayed tight to Wilson. He gave them absolutely nothing. Proper leader he is. Akanji next to him. Again, solid performance from him. I thought he was winning his headers. He was tight to Wilson at times as well. He covered Walker when St. Maximin came on. He was absolutely everywhere at the back alongside Diaz. And I can't give him less than an 8. Walker, Walker defensively, not that bad. When St. Maximin came on, he didn't let him get past him at all. He did much better than he did at St. James's Park. So, yeah, I think Walker did okay. His passing, poor. But, again, helped the team get a clean sheet. And he did nothing too wrong. Yeah, he gave the ball away, which put us under pressure. But it never really came to anything. And he did make a couple of interceptions as well, of crosses that came in. So I'm going to give him an 8. Rodri, I said in the match reaction, I think he's back to his best. And I think Rodri is. He's holding off 2 or 3 plays every time he's got the ball now. He does hold on to it for a little bit long, but his passing looks solid. He drives forward when needed. I just wish he'd take more shots from outside the box. He doesn't do enough. We know he's got a cracking right foot on him. Use it, power one into the top corner every now and then. So yeah, 8 for Rodri. Ahead, Gundogan. Solid performance from Gundogan today. Was quite a lot of the game when De Bruyne was on there, but once De Bruyne went off, Gundogan took over. All the play went through him through the middle. And yeah, he never really stays us wrong, does he, Gundogan? It's very rare he loses the ball. His passes are nice and simple. He's got quick feet too. 8 for Gundogan. Next to him, De Bruyne. It was a disaster for De Bruyne. I think it's one of his worst performances of the season. I always defend him. I always say he's the best midfielder in the world. For me, he is. But today he's well off the game, and Pep is right to hook him as well. It was a much-needed substitution. The only substitution we made in the game, which probably tells you something. De Bruyne's passing. Woeful. I can't defend it. And yeah, like I said, he was right to be taken off, so I'm going to give him a 6. Might sound harsh, but there you go. Front 3. Start with Grealish, left-hand side. I think he got well into Newcastle's heads today. I thought they couldn't handle him. There's a point where he went past 2 or 3 of them, and then he was brought down by Dan Burn that required Haaland to run across 50 yards to defend him. And there was a lot of talk before the game, Almiron, Grealish. I know who I'm taking every single day of the week. Almiron went missing in this game, did absolutely nothing. Grealish carried the ball forward, caused a lot of fouls. Newcastle were looking not to get booked more from tripping him. Great performance from him. And again, another player that's reaching his peak right now. 8 for Grealish. Right-hand side, Foden. Like I said, he got man of the match at the game. He was unbelievable. And I had this conversation with my dad yesterday at a meal that he was saying that Foden shouldn't play because he doesn't go forward enough. When he gets the ball, he doesn't turn on it and he doesn't run. I disagree. I think Foden's the most direct winger we've got right now. I think Mahrez and Grealish are the ones that pick up the ball, hold on for it too long, happy going sideways or backwards with the ball. Foden wants to turn, run into the box. Got his goal today. Wonderful bit of play. Man of the match, 10 out of 10. And in front of him, Haaland. Look, Haaland gets a lot of stick because he doesn't score goals all the time. If we gave him the ball, he'd probably score. We always pass into his feet. Play in front of him like we did against West Ham, right at the beginning of the season. Them goals come from him when he's running onto the ball, not when he's running with it. That being said, we'll work it out at some point next season. I'm sure he'll be banging in even more goals for us. And look, if he doesn't score again till the end of the season, he's still going to finish with the golden boot. So yeah, and I absolutely love what he did to the Shells at the end, winding up the Newcastle players, keeping it in the corner. And yeah, so I'm going to give him a 10 just for that, because I absolutely loved it, and it showed what passion he's got for the team. He's a proper City fan, isn't he? 10 out of 10 for him. There were match reactions. Let me know in the comments what you think. Oh, and big up for Bernardo Silva as well. I'm going to give him a 10 as well because that substitution came at a crucial time for us when we were under pressure quite a bit. Newcastle having all the ball. Bernardo comes on, fixes the whole thing. Wonderful finish. That'll be a 10. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you would rate people, who your worst player is, what your best player was. Thank you very much for watching. As always, make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. It's been an absolute blast this weekend. Hope you've enjoyed it as well. Enjoy the rest of it. Bye-bye.